What be up, Domino fans? I'm StickTrickDominoDude, and welcome to the next video on the channel of TK4. So last week, Jack of all Space 98 asked me to describe the differences of building Goldberg machines and building dominoes. Cause you know what? There are quite a lot of differences in it. Many more differences and similarities. Like, I'm pretty sure the only similarity in it is that it's time consuming. Oh, and the fact that it's awesome. And it's also kind of addicting. But other than that, yeah, nothing. And you know what? Who better than me to talk about the differences of building those two things? Because I've built both. I've experienced it all. Okay, let's get right into the video. Now, the title of this may be confusing because both of our goals are to make something that's entertaining to the public and new. What I mean is, what they're trying to do exactly while they're building the actual project. Domino builders are always trying to think of a new and creative way to do the exact same thing that everyone else has done. So they try to use different colors, they try to use a trick in a different format or something, and they try to have it be balanced. Now, machine builders, on the other hand, they're just trying to get an idea to work. Alright, so I gotta get this ball moving, and it's gotta release that moving track, but the track cannot destroy anything while it's moving. It still has to slide into place and all. Then other stuff has to go on it, and then that triggers something else. Whatever, I'll go from there. All this space I have, there's definitely gonna be enough room for a greatly artistic project. I can definitely build a really awesome field over there. Yeah, crossover too. I mean, that would just make the audience love it. Definitely a 3D tower over there. OMG, those are the best things. And definitely go crazy in the middle. That's the best thing ever. Best thing ever, going nuts in a domino setup. It's just best thing. Now, this one I think is the biggest difference between the two things. When you're building machines, your brain is always working hard. You're trying to figure out exactly how to make an idea work. So your brain is going in a bunch of different directions, and you know what, sometimes things don't work, so your brain comes up with another thing. And that goes on throughout the entire building process of the machine. Domino builders, on the other hand, not so much. Alright, well, that didn't work. Oh wait, what if I took this block, stuck it right there, and taped some cardboard to it so it could serve as a decent boundary for the ball? Once the ball goes down the tracks, something else has got to happen. Right, what's that supposed to be? Now, I don't know if this is just me, but you know what, it's probably not. I do not like it when other people say, hey, can I build with your dominoes for a bit? That scares me. Okay, that's a fear I have. But I don't think machine builders are like that. You see, domino builders don't like their stuff to be played around with and possibly destroyed, even if they are completely non-fragile. Now, machine builders, on the other hand, they will cut, tape, measure, and do anything to get something to be exactly the right size. They will destroy anything that needs to be destroyed. Hey, I just thought of something really awesome. Wouldn't it be cool if we sawed the dominoes in half and then set them up like... Whoa, hold up! Do not suggest that ever again. Do not mess around with my dominoes. Okay? Dang, this board is just too long for the trick. Well, when you gotta be cut in half, you gotta be cut in half. Themes. This is pretty different. I've always found it extremely hard to incorporate themes when I'm building machines. The most I can do is Jack of all Space 98 style and include a bunch of download pictures from the internet, which, well, represent the theme. But not much can be included in the actual machine, which is related to the theme. Dominoes? Come on, this is easy peasy. Fields, towers, objects used as dominoes. That can go to an endless stage where no one gets tired of it. Themes are much better in dominoes. Oh, duh, just use the book as a domino, and then there's always field images and text in the fields, and always towers as well, and, oh, you know, just include some action figures around the whole project. It'll work out. Always does. I guess I could use it as a support for a track, and then put a bunch of downloaded images around the machine. Fails are always gonna happen, but you'll get very different reactions from the two kinds of people. Why? Have you guys ever tried to explain to someone exactly what you do? Well, I think you get different results between these two things. Oh, so you know how a domino chain works where one falls and then it knocks down every single other domino? Well, we like to take that to a higher level and use a bunch of different colors to make words, pictures, signs, and almost everything you can imagine. It has no limits to its creativity. Oh, that's so cool! A chain reaction gadget or a Rube Goldberg machine is a machine that's designated to perform a little simple task for us in a very, very complicated way. We like to use a bunch of levers in it. Things go up, things go down. We have all this stuff happening. You have no idea what I'm saying, do you? No, not really. Okay, that part of the video is over with. Now time to go on to more ISM interviews. The question that we asked them was, what was going through your mind when you saw all these dominoes? How did it feel to watch the machine tests in person since you haven't seen one this close? And what was it like for you to experience all these different styles packed together in one thing? I love these answers. What is it like seeing new styles other than dominoes?
I think it is actually really awesome because I've only ever made one ever Rube Goldberg machine. I mean, besides like super tiny things if you count like the marble track stuff or like auto tilts. But I think it's actually amazing. Like I love watching all the tests. It's like seeing it for a whole new time. And a lot of the there's so many different techniques you can do with them. Like with dominoes, I mean, there's there's endless possibilities with dominoes, but I feel like there's so many more things you can do with Rube Goldberg machines in that way. And I've seen like almost half the things here we're using are like different new techniques like the elevator or using the hair dryer in different ways. So yeah, really awesome stuff.
It's actually crazy, to be honest.
I've never seen anything like it. You know, I mean, I tried making a machine one time. It's not good at all. So it's just amazing to see like how these people's brains work. You know?
It's amazing. I've never seen more than like 1,500 that I set up at my house, so it's like really cool, especially to watch them fall.
What's it like seeing all sorts of different styles of building other than your own?
I really enjoy it because like you could really see like how different every builder is. Like I'm more compact and I have a lot of tracks in one place and two phase 35 over there. He has a lot of connect structures and it's more like always pushing the entire structure. I kind of like that one the best. And there's also Sprice, which is like really big and really simple. So it's 3 different styles of building.
Makes me realize there's a lot more to this art form than just what I do. It's been great just coming here and seeing all the different stuff people have done with dominoes and Rube Goldberg gadgets.
I think it's really interesting that each person has their own different domino or machine style. My style is kind of like chaotic, kind of like Super Mario Man 1's, but Marcel's is more European. That's really interesting with all the lines and everything. But each style has its own kind of way of, I don't know how to explain it, but like you can tell whose style is who by just watching them fall down. That's pretty cool.
It's absolutely insane. My brain cannot comprehend it. Everywhere you look, it's just dominoes. Yeah, the most I've ever seen by like 200,000 times more.
And
it's mind-blowing.
And what's it like seeing different styles of building?
It's really interesting because you kind of see like we have one person's style here and then over there, it's totally different, and you can actually look at the tables and you can see who built them. Like, it's really cool to see how it's all going to come together for one machine. It's going to be awesome.
I think it's really nice because if this whole machine was one style the whole way through, that would get really boring. But I think it's nice that we have so many builders here because seeing everyone's style unfold right in front of you, seeing how many people can contribute in so many different ways, and so I think it's really nice to see all of this come together in one machine, and then we're gonna break the record too. So.
For different styles of domino building, I didn't really enjoy it that much because I was just so used to my own and it was a different thing. No one really likes change. But it did teach me to trust what other people are doing.
It's so weird because you always see it on YouTube and you're like, oh, that's cool, and then you're here, it's like, whoa, that's really cool. I don't know, I'm just amazed that we were able to set this all up within a week, basically. It was really interesting seeing different styles of building. Like, I don't know, I guess Steve has a very unique style of building, so does Alex. It was interesting to see, like, I would think of something one way, and then you would tell me, oh, do this instead, and I'd be like, oh, that's a good idea. Like, I wouldn't have thought of that, because just the way I build.
It's actually, like, really interesting, because, you know, like, I think that most domino people, you know, have tried to make, you know, machines to capture Rube Goldbergs before, and, like, you know, they're usually, like, okay, but, I mean, they're not, like, that great, you know. Most contractor people try to build dominoes, and they're just, you know, people kind of, like, specialize in their own thing, and so I've never seen, like the best contractor people in person do their thing, and so I thought that was really interesting, and I really enjoyed how like they'd be working on one part for hours and hours and hours, and it's like they would keep tinkering with it and keep on going until they got it right, and they're like, okay, on to the next part. I thought that was great.
Okay guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope that none of you were offended. This is all just a comedic purpose. And remember that I'm a domino builder and a machine builder. I know what both of the processes are like. So don't be saying things in the comments like, hey, no, we don't do that, okay? That's an insult to us, okay? Stop! Remember, I get it. Okay, next week's video is CPDC's, and he will be featuring the answers to the question, what was your favorite trick of the ISM? Along with some other cool stuff he's got planned. Okay, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and also subscribe to our main channels down in the description. And I guess this is the end of the video. StickTrickDominoDude is signing out. Peace!
Who's the connect for?